Hello, everyone. Welcome to C2 English. Today, we're beginning an exciting journey into the world of emotions. Emotions are powerful, diverse, and deeply human. They shape our relationships, decisions, and even our daydreams. In this first part of our emotional vocabulary series, we'll explore advanced adjectives that express feelings in their most vivid and nuanced forms. As always, this is not just about learning words. It's about immersing yourself in their meaning, imagining their context, and bringing them to life. Let's dive in together and expand the beautiful language of how we feel.
Overwhelmed. Say it with me. Overwhelmed, overwhelmed. Definition: overwhelmed describes a state where emotions or tasks feel so intense or numerous that they become difficult to manage. Imagine this. You've just received amazing news. You have landed a great job that you can manage easily and can shape your future in great terms by all means, earned a scholarship for your doctorate, and a heartfelt surprise from a close friend. You have just received all. But as excitement surges, so does the weight of all the changes this will bring. You feel both thrilled and daunted. You are overwhelmed. In everyday life, imagine walking into a surprise celebration with all your loved ones cheering for you. The joy and love almost bring tears to your eyes. You think being loved at this level is a huge gift for anyone in this era. Being overwhelmed can be stressful, but it's also a sign of how deeply you feel. Disillusioned. Say it with me. Disillusioned, disillusioned. Definition: disillusion means losing faith in something you once admired or believed in, often due to a harsh reality or disappointment. Imagine this. You've always looked up to someone, believing they were the epitome of leadership and integrity. When you decided to run for senator, as a young, ambitious leader, you felt honored to have their support in your campaign. But as the weeks unfolded, you noticed subtle actions, misguidance, withheld opportunities, etc., that revealed their true intentions. They didn't want you to succeed. They wanted to control your path and keep you in their shadow. At first, the realization was crushing. You became disillusioned with the feelings you once had. You felt betrayed and wondered how you could have been so blind. But then, you made a bold decision. You parted ways with them, taking complete ownership of your campaign. That choice taught you resilience, self-reliance, and the strength to carve your own path. And when the election results came in, you stood victorious, not just because you won the seat, but because you rediscovered your inner power. That was a great example of disillusionment transformed into triumph. Now, imagine this. You've been climbing the corporate ladder for years, achieving milestone after milestone. You feel proud of how far you've come and confident in your abilities. But one day you hit a wall. The opportunities for growth seem to shrink, and the excitement you once felt starts to fade. You realize that while you've been successful, you're no longer inspired. You become disillusioned. After you became disillusioned by corporate life, you decided to channel your success into something greater. You transitioned the skills and resources you gained into being an investor, creating opportunities not just for yourself, but for others too. That was disillusionment giving you the clarity and courage to build a new chapter filled with purpose and passion. So remember, being disillusioned might also be an opportunity to grow. Curious. Say it with me. Curious, curious. Definition: curious is the eager desire to learn, discover, or understand something new. Imagine this. You're wandering through a bustling market in a foreign country, alive with colors and sounds. The chatter of vendors fills the air, mingling with the scent of freshly baked bread and exotic spices. A small booth catches your attention. On it, jars of vibrant powders are labeled in a language you can't read. The vendor smiles, beckoning you closer. You lean in, captivated, and ask, "What is this used for?" Your heart races slightly with the thrill of uncovering something new. You're not just interested, you're curious. Now picture yourself later that evening, experimenting with the spices you've just bought. The aroma fills your kitchen, and you smile, thinking about the connections and stories that curiosity has brought into your life. You are thankful for this richness you have encountered and the wealth you have. Betrayed. Say it with me. Betrayed, betrayed. Definition. Betrayed is the feeling of being deeply hurt because someone you trusted has acted against you or let you down. Imagine this. You live in a stunning, modern apartment complex in a picturesque neighborhood in a civilized society, manicured lawns, sleek architecture, and neighbors who greet each other warmly as they pass by. One weekend, a group of residents organizes a community barbecue in the courtyard. But when you arrive, you discover they made changes to the event without telling anyone. Whispers spread, and some neighbors feel betrayed, thinking their input wasn't valued. Instead of joining the frustration, you calmly suggest, "Let's hear them out." The organizers explain they had planned a surprise, a live jazz band, and gourmet food to elevate the experience. The tension melts away as the event turns into an unforgettable evening of laughter and connection. Your ability to turn the situation around earns you the respect of your neighbors, and at the next meeting, you're unanimously chosen as the new building representative. Grateful. Say it with me. Grateful, grateful. Definition. Grateful is the warm feeling of appreciation for kindness, help, or something wonderful in your life. Imagine this. It's a warm summer evening, and you're gathered around a bonfire with your closest friends. The gentle crackling of the fire and the sound of laughter fill the air. As the evening progresses, one of your friends shares a heartfelt story about how much your kindness has impacted their life. Their words take you by surprise and fill your heart with warmth. You look around at the glowing faces of the people you care about most, and you feel deeply grateful for their presence, for the love you share, and for the countless beautiful moments that have shaped your bond. Dismissive. Say it with me. Dismissive, dismissive. Definition. Dismissive is the feeling or behavior of treating something as unimportant or not worthy of attention. Imagine this. You're part of a brainstorming session, surrounded by creative minds. A colleague shares an idea that initially seems far-fetched, and you notice a few others dismiss it. Instead of joining them, you speak up and say, "Actually, that's an interesting perspective. How can we build on that?" Your encouragement sparks a lively discussion, and together, the group turns that initial idea into a breakthrough. The look of gratitude on your colleague's face warms your heart. You feel proud to have been the catalyst for positivity and collaboration. Hopeful. Say it with me. Hopeful, hopeful. Definition. Hopeful means feeling optimistic about the future, believing that good things are possible, even in difficult times. Now imagine, from the earliest hours of the day, the air is charged with excitement, as if the entire nation is holding its breath in unison. As if they are, you're celebrating a national holiday, something like Christmas. But it is not a holiday time. Streets are busier than usual, not with cars, but with people, friends, families, neighbors, all spilling out to be part of something greater. In some places, work hours have been shortened so everyone can leave early, filling cafes and parks with laughter and chatter. And around the city, projectors light up apartment buildings, turning every wall into a screen where communities gather under the open sky. You step out with your family, all wearing team jerseys, your children's faces painted with the national colors. As you walk by down the street, a few close friends join you, and together you head to a vibrant cafe filled with cheerful energy. The World Cup match begins. Your national team playing semifinal. You, your friends, your spouse, and all the society have been dreaming about it since your childhood. The match is exceedingly competitive, and every pass, every shot draws collective gasps and cheers. It's so intense. Then, in the final moments, it happens. A perfectly timed pass, a swift strike, and a goal. The cafe explodes in celebration, strangers hugging, children jumping with glee, and cheers echoing down the streets. You're shouting, your heart bursting with excitement. You scoop your kids into your arms, kissing their flushed cheeks as they laugh and cheer. Then, in the midst of the chaos, you catch your partner's gaze. Only you both are silent and serene. It's a moment that feels suspended in time. The noise fades into the background as the two of you exchange a quiet, knowing smile. No words are spoken, but in that look, everything is understood. It's not just about the victory. It's about hope, the kind that brings people together, that makes everything feel brighter and better. Things are going very well lately. Society is united and progressing. Your family is healthy and happy. Your work feels purposeful and fulfilling. At this moment, everything feels exactly as it should, nearly perfect. So the hope reveals, the hope is being spread. Hope is fulfilling itself as the ultimate peace.
Yes, emotions are a kaleidoscope of colors, some bright and uplifting, others darker but equally meaningful. Whether you feel overwhelmed by love, disillusioned by reality, or hopeful about tomorrow, these emotions connect us to the human experience. Thank you for joining me on this first part of our journey into emotional vocabulary. Remember, learning a language is not just about expanding your mind. It's about deepening your connection to yourself and the world around you. So try to be there. Try to imagine all the affirmative scenes that we try to manifest into your life. While doing so, you will also begin thinking in English. Your life will change positively. If you found this lesson inspiring, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in part 2.